There's something deeply unsettling about old farmhouses. Maybe it's the creaking floors. Maybe it's the forgotten attics. But sometimes, it's what lives inside them that haunts you. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story, not of ghosts or legends, but of something far worse. Something real. A young couple moved into a century-old farmhouse in rural Michigan, and what they discovered in the attic changed their lives forever. This is the story of the man in the attic. They moved into the farmhouse in the fall of 1998. It was old, 1860s build on the outskirts of Grayling, Michigan. Two-story, white siding peeling like sunburned skin, a red barn nearby, and an attic they never bothered to check. Sarah and her husband Mike had left city life behind, wanting a quieter start to raise their first child. The farmhouse was perfect, cheap, quiet, and far from neighbors. Too perfect, maybe. The first few nights were calm, but by the end of the first week they began hearing scratching in the walls. Rats, Mike said. Or raccoons, Sarah added. But traps didn't work, and the sound moved, not just in the walls, but above them, in the attic. Then came the footsteps, not the creak of old boards settling, but measured steps. 1, 2, 3, always around 3:12 a.m., always slow, always deliberate. Mike finally went up to check. The attic was empty, dusty, and filled with old furniture, including a rocking chair that faced a small square window. Nothing else. That night, the baby monitor picked up something. Not static, not crying, but a voice, whispering, "Sarah, Sarah, he's watching you." They played it back a dozen times, same whisper, no interference, just words, and always Sarah's name. Mike set up a camcorder facing the attic door from the hallway. The next morning, the door was wide open. The footage glitched. At 3:12 a.m., the camera staticked and shut off. Then Sarah found it. A photograph, folded inside a loose floorboard in the nursery closet. A black and white picture of a woman standing in the living room, their living room. Same wallpaper, same layout, but from decades ago. She wasn't alone in the photo. Behind her, in the upper corner, near the attic stairs, stood a tall man in a brimmed hat, his face completely shadowed. The photo was dated October 13th, 1938. Written on the back, "He waits in the attic." That night, Sarah awoke to her baby crying. Only it wasn't coming from the crib, it was coming from the attic. She screamed. Mike grabbed the baseball bat and yanked open the attic hatch. The crying stopped. Only silence. And every year on October 13th, the light in the attic window turns on by itself.